Let me give you my number one business tip for 2026. Everybody knows that video content is not going away anytime fast. Just look at this graph. YouTube is just completely dwarfing every other platform in terms of time on screen. In business, there's so many things that are constantly going to be changing and disrupting your business. AI, ad platforms changing, all of this shit, right? Instead, I like to look at what isn't going to change and focus all of my efforts on that. So the thing that isn't going to change moving into the future is that people are going to be consuming more and more video content than ever before. And the one thing that is going to change is that it's going to get harder and harder to get people on the actual telephone. If you're anything like me, your phone rings 10 to 15 times a day from AI robocalls, or people just calling you up and you are just screening this thing. Heck, people are even ducking calls from their family members, right? And their friends, let alone complete strangers. And then with Apple's new iOS update, we basically have a virtual receptionist. It is going to get next to impossible to get somebody on the telephone. And therefore, if you're selling something expensive over the phone, your sales are really going to struggle. So my number one tip is to focus on VSLs, video sales letters. Now, you might already be using these in your business, but I can guarantee you that your VSL is probably pretty shit. When I was just getting started, I used to use what is called a dirty VSL, but mine weren't dirty, they were filthy, which is black text on a white background. And every single month, I would re-record my VSL. You basically want to be using video in every single step of the funnel where you are asking somebody to do something that it is that you want them to do. So if, for instance, you want them to book a phone call, you need a VSL. If you want them to show up to that phone call, then you need to have another VSL. If you want them to buy when they have jumped on a sales call and they haven't bought, then you need another VSL. And it's no different for my e-commerce peeps either. I see so many people murdering money by sending their traffic to a product page with no VSL on it. You must hate money if you do this. Instead, you want to have a compelling 1 to 3 minute video that sells the living shit out of your product. And then after somebody buys it, guess what you want to have? Ding, 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 you got it, another VSL to get them to buy more of what they just bought or to buy complementary products. And then once they go through your funnel, guess what you want to send them then? Yes, another VSL. I hope you're getting the picture. VSLs are here to stay. They literally can triple your business off one VSL. Well, how do I know? Well, just 18 months ago, I literally launched a new VSL that tripled the sales of my business. Show me what else that you can work on that has the potential to triple your sales. And that's my number one business tip for 2026. Take it and run.